So that was Donald Trump's first day in office. A lot of things were done and a lot of things were said. The thing with Trump is he's more about feelings than facts. He will often say things he believes to be true, but they don't really hold up. And yesterday was no different. So our next story is a fact check, going through Trump's claims and seeing which ones just aren't true.
That's a good one. Birthright. That's a big one.
What about that one in the course? That one is likely to be challenged.
Could be. We think we have good grounds, but you could be right. I mean, you'll find out. It's ridiculous. We're the only country in the world that does this with birthright, as you know. And it's just absolutely ridiculous. But, you know, we'll see. We think we have very good grounds.
Sir,
People have wanted to do this for decades.
Trump wants to end birthright citizenship, where anyone born in the US automatically gets citizenship. Now, he claims that the US is the only country in the world that does this with birthright. You just heard him say. But that is not true. 38 countries have birthright citizenship, including Canada and Mexico. Most South American countries, and even Pakistan and Nepal in South Asia, birthright citizenship is not the norm, but it definitely isn't exclusive to the United States.
With my actions today, we will end the Green New Deal and we will revoke the electric vehicle mandate, saving our auto industry and keeping my sacred pledge to our great American auto workers.
The Green New Deal was a resolution proposed by two Democrats, Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Senator Edward Markey. It was proposed in 2019. It was supposed to be a non-binding resolution, but it was defeated anyway. So a Green New Deal never got underway. Since it never began, it's a bit hard for Trump to end it. There's also no electric vehicle mandate in the US. Joe Biden and the Democrats wanted to promote electric vehicles. They offered incentives to increase EV sales, but there was no compulsion to buy EVs, so no mandate for Trump to revoke.
The United States, I mean, think of this, spent more money than ever spent on a project before and lost 38,000 lives in the building of the Panama Canal. And above all, China is operating the Panama Canal, and we didn't give it to China, we gave it to Panama, and we're taking it back.
Trump spoke about the Panama Canal again. He said the US lost 38,000 lives building the canal. The real figure is about 5,600, which is still a lot, but it's not 38,000. Then there's the part about China operating the canal. That is not true. China has two commercial port terminals in Panama at either end of the canal. These have long been run by a Hong Kong-based consortium. They've been running it since the late 1990s. Chinese firms also operate a cruise ship terminal, a wind energy farm, and a few other projects near the canal, but the Chinese do not operate the canal itself. That is done by the Panama Canal Authority. It's a government agency completely run by Panama. So Trump's China-operated claims do not hold up. And it would be absurd for him to seize the canal under that premise. These were the major points requiring a fact check yesterday. There were other unsubstantiated claims about election victory margins, inflation figures, and immigration. But here's one point that was definitely false and really needs clarifying.
Spain is very low. And yet, are they a BRICS nation?
What?
They're a BRICS nation, Spain. You know what a BRICS nation is? Well, you'll figure it out. But, and if the BRICS nations want to do that, that's okay, but we're going to put at least a 100% tariff on the business they do with the United States. You know what the BRICS is, right? You guys know.
Brazil,
You know what I'm
Russia.
saying, right? You know what I'm saying.
Well, by the looks of it, even he doesn't know what the BRICS is, because the S in BRICS is for South Africa, not Spain. That was definitely a false claim by Donald Trump. And knowing him, he's probably just getting started.
From breaking news to the day's biggest controversies, shedding light on the world's top headlines, detailed analysis on the stories that matter the most to you. Catch it all on Spotlight at 6 p.m. India time and 12:30 GMT. Only on Firstpost.